Hello and thanks so much for joining today. My name is Stacey and we're going to be focusing in on a vinyasa flow just to get the body moving, the heart pumping, and get into those areas of the body that tend to be a bit sticky. So we'll be doing some twisting and some folding. So grab your mat and let's go ahead and get started. So make your way to a nice comfortable seated position on your knees. So if you need, you can put a blanket or a bolster or some towels underneath just to kind of prop you up if you need. Close your eyes and just place your hands on your thighs. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Just slowly letting go of the day. Letting go of any to-do lists, any worries, anything on your mind, just letting it go. Bringing yourself present, turning your focus inward, and just noticing how you feel. Any aches, any pains, any emotions, energies running through the body, just acknowledge them. And I want you to set an intention for today's practice. Maybe it's a feeling, maybe it's a goal, whatever it may be. Send all of your thoughts, your energy to this one point of focus throughout today's practice. And with that, slowly blink open the eyes, sitting up nice and tall, roll the shoulders down the back a few times, so just bringing them up towards the ears and around and back. One more time, up towards the ears and around and back. Very good. Making your way onto all fours. So coming into a cat-cow. So hips should be over the knees. Toes can either be tucked or untucked. It's up to you. Hands are spread out nice and wide in the mat, drawing the belly in towards the spine. And on the inhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the hips, look up, and then take the weight slightly forward so the shoulders are in front of the wrists. And on the exhale, rounding through the spine, really getting that opening and rocking the hips slightly behind the knees. And then inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chest, looking up again, bringing the weight forward. And on the exhale, rounding through the spine, pressing through those shoulder blades, drawing the belly towards the back. And then one more as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. And as you exhale, rounding through the spine, pressing through the shoulders, just really getting that opening here as you inhale and exhale. Good, coming back to a nice neutral position. Go ahead and tuck the toes, maybe walk the hands a little bit further forward. We're going to make our way into our first downward dog, lifting the hips towards the ceiling. And then slowly start to pedal into the feet. If this is the first downward dog of the day, it can be quite sticky. And just feel a bit stiff, a bit awkward, so just kind of start to gently move into it. Sometimes dropping the heels off to one side, so bringing the heels over to the left, pressing into that right hand, really getting that stretch, that opening down the right side body. And then bringing the heels back up, and then maybe dropping them over to the right, pressing into the left hand, getting that stretch all the way down that left side body. And then bringing the heels back up. And then slowly dropping the heels down to the mat, getting that opening all the way from the wrists down to the heels. Breathing here as you inhale. And then exhale, slowly exploring that space as you walk the feet up towards the hands. And then exhale, just take a nice gentle forward fold. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows and just rocking from side to side. Bending the knees slightly so the belly can rest on the thighs. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Maybe switching arms, so grabbing opposite elbows, the other way around. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. And then from here, releasing the hands. Bending the knees, rounding through the low back, slowly coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. Till you make your way all the way to standing, drawing the shoulders down the back, reaching the palms down towards the mat. Bringing the big toes together, heels apart, draw the belly up. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, come halfway, lengthen, pulling the shoulders down the back, and exhale, hands come to the mat, step the right foot back. Drop the right knee down to the mat, untuck the toes. On the inhale, reach the hands up and back, and exhale, hold. Again, inhale. And exhale, really start to open up through that hip, get the movement in the upper back. One more inhale. And on the exhale, we release the hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step that left foot back to join and lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, coming up to a low cobra, just lifting the chest off the mat, keeping the chin tucked, and then slowly lifting the head towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, tucking the toes, pressing back up to your downward dog. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Really starting to engage in that Ujjayi breath, that victorious breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Pushing the hands into the mat, pulling the shoulders down the back, creating that space in the chest as you draw the belly towards the spine, lift the hips towards the back of the room, pressing the heels down to the mat. One more breath here. And exhale. From the next inhale, we look forward, bring the right foot to the front of the mat, and then exhale, drop the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling, and exhale, holding here. Breathing in, just opening gently through the chest, pressing into that left hip, inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And on the exhale, we circle the hands back to the mat, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and step that left foot forward to meet the right. We inhale, come halfway, lengthen, nice long flat back. On the exhale, fold forward, very nice. On the inhale, we reach the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. Then on the exhale, we fold forward once more. Inhale, come halfway, lengthen, nice long flat back. And on the exhale, hands come to the mat. This time, step the left foot back. Drop the left knee down to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, cactusing the elbows out to the side. Keep opening through the chest as you inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, sweeping the hands back to the mat, tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee, stepping the right leg to meet the left and lowering all the way down to your belly. Inhale, coming up low cobra, keeping the chin tucked till the very end where we extend the head to the ceiling. And on the exhale, tucking the toes, pressing your way back into your downward dog. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Just finding that space. Maybe there's little movements into the legs as we start to really open up to the backs of the legs, to the hips, to the low back. This pose is often thought of as a resting pose, but if you put the work into it, it's a very active pose of pressing into the hands, drawing the shoulders back, lifting to the sit bones, drawing the belly button to spine, and then pressing down towards the ground with the heels. It's a full body stretch here. One more breath. And exhale. On the inhale, look forward, bring the left foot between the hands, drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweeping the hands up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, we cactus the arms out to the side, opening through the chest as you inhale. Taking the gaze gently upward, exhale. Keep drawing the shoulder blades back, inhale. And then exhale, sweeping the hands back to the mat, tucking the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, step that foot forward, come halfway, lift. And on the exhale, we fold forward. On the inhale, we sweep the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, we fold forward once more. Inhale, come halfway, lengthen, nice long flat back. And on the exhale, hands come to the mat, stepping the right foot back, lowering the right knee to the mat. As we inhale, sweep the hands towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, hands come back down, tuck the toes, lift the back knee, step the left foot back to meet the right and lower down to your belly. Inhale, coming up, low cobra. And exhale, tucking the toes, lifting the hips. Coming back to your downward dog. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale, very nice. One more breath here. On the next inhale, we take the gaze forward, we step the right foot to meet the hands, we drop the left knee, untuck the toes, inhale, reach the hands to the ceiling, reach back. And on the exhale, hands circle around, coming back to the mat, tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee and stepping that foot up to meet the right. We inhale, lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up to the ceiling, and exhale, hands come to prayer. Moving on, we inhale, bend through the knees, sweep the hands to touch the mat, reach them up to the sky to a chair pose. On the exhale, we fold forward. On the inhale, we come halfway, lengthen, nice long flat back. And on the exhale, hands come down to the mat and we step or jump the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, rolling over the toes, upward dog. And on the exhale, make your way to a downward dog. From here, we're gonna inhale, sweep that right leg up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Low lunge, putting the weight into the left hand. We're gonna inhale, sweep the right hand towards the ceiling, opening up to the chest, holding here, inhale. Drawing the belly button to spine and starting that twist from the base of the spine. And then gently taking that gaze towards the ceiling, inhale. And exhale. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, very good. Sweeping the hand across the floor, placing the hand on the mat. Inhale, dropping the hips a little bit lower, lifting through the shoulders, looking up. Breathing here, feeling at the front of that left hip flexor and potentially the inner thigh on the right. Exhale. One more breath. And exhale. Inhale, find that balance, squeeze through the inner thighs, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, holding here, sinking down nice and deep as you inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, very good. We're opening up to a warrior two. So, rising up through triangle, bending through that right knee, pulling the shoulders down the back, reaching the arms in opposite directions, taking that gaze over that right middle finger, inhale. Sinking in a little bit deeper, exhale, pressing into the outer edge of that left foot, pressing into the big toe on the right foot, lifting through the arches. Breathing here, inhale, very nice. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, flipping the right palm to the ceiling, reaching back through your reverse warrior, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. And then exhale, windmilling those arms all the way back down to the mat, stepping the right foot back to meet the left and lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Other side, inhale, sweeping that left foot all the way up towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, stepping the left foot between the hands. Staying nice and low into that lunge, pressing the weight into the right hand. We inhale, sweep the left hand towards the ceiling, opening through the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale, very good. Sweeping the hands back to the mat as we inhale, pull the shoulders down the back. Look up, getting into that nice deep hip opener here, breathing in. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gathering that strength, pulling the muscles on the hips together, pulling the lower abs in, finding that grounding as you inhale, reach the hands up, coming into a high lunge, looking very good. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, we're gonna open up towards the side, coming into our warrior two. So sinking into that left leg, reaching through opposite fingers, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale, pulling the shoulders down the back, reaching through those fingertips, sinking down nice and deep, inhale. And exhale, keeping that bend in that left leg, you're gonna flip the left palm to the ceiling, reach the hand towards the back of the room, coming in to our reverse warrior, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale, windmill those hands back down to the mat. Rising up onto the back toes, step the left foot back to join lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale, gathering your breath back in. Drawing the belly button to spine, staying nice and active here. Keeping that Ujjayi breath going, inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. On the next inhale, take the gaze forward. On the exhale, step or jump the feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweeping the hands across the floor, reach up, chair pose. And on the exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, come halfway lengthen. Exhale, hands come to the mat, step or jump the feet back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Inhale, right leg sweep it up towards the ceiling. Exhale, foot comes between the hands. Inhale, sweeping the right hand towards the ceiling. Exhale, brushing the hand across the mat, coming up through our high lunge. And then inhale and exhale. On the inhale, we open up through our warrior two. Exhale, sink down nice and deep. Sweeping the right hand towards the ceiling, reaching up and over, reverse warrior, inhale. And exhale. On the inhale, we straighten through that right leg. Keep reaching back to that reverse triangle as you inhale. And exhale, the opening up through the ribs, inhale. And exhale, good. Inhale, coming through triangle, reaching forward with that right hand as far as you can. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Dropping that right hand down towards the shin, the block, or the mat. Taking the left hand to the ceiling. Breathing here, pressing into the right big toe and the outer edge of that left foot. Drawing belly button to spine, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, good. Go ahead and reach that left hand up and over towards the front of the room. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last breath here. Very good. Go ahead and circle that hand all the way down to the mat, bringing both hands to the mat. Take that back foot, and I want you to step the back foot forward and then slightly off to the side. So you should be about half the length of the mat. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine, nice long flat back. On the exhale, we're going to be taking a twist. So left hand comes to left shin or to the outer edge of that right foot. So left hand, right shin, right foot. Taking the right hand up towards the ceiling, we're taking a nice twisted triangle. Keep drawing that right hip back. So we're really working on the alignment of those hips as you're breathing here. Inhale. Opening up through the chest, through the spine, through the backs of the legs. One more breath. And then exhale, very good. Circle that hand back down. Go ahead and step those feet back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening to the chest. Exhale, making your way to your downward dog. Inhale, sweeping that left foot to the ceiling. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, sweeping the left hand this time towards the ceiling, opening up for that nice low lunge twist. And then sweeping the left hand across the mat, rising up to our high lunge. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. On the inhale, we open up to our warrior two. Exhale, sink down nice and deep. Very nice. Flipping that left palm to the ceiling, reaching the hand up and over, reverse warrior. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. On the inhale, we straighten that left leg. Keep reaching back to the left fingertips. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, feeling that opening, that expansion through the ribs, through the left side body. On the inhale, we reach forward with the hand, and we're coming into a triangle pose. So keep reaching for the left fingertips drop to the shin, or down to the mat, or a block, and the right hand floats up towards the ceiling. Drawing that right hip back, keep thinking about drawing up and in through the belly, reaching through the head, and maybe you're looking down, maybe you're looking up. Both good places to be looking. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And then exhale, sweeping that right hand down to the mat. Take that right foot, step it slightly forward and off to the side so the feet are staggered. Makes it a little bit easier to balance. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine, nice long flat back. On the exhale, right hand comes to left shin, the foot or block, and your left hand goes to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale, keep drawing that left hip back. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale, good. Take that left hand back to the mat. Go ahead and step the right foot back and the left foot to join and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Very good. Just breathing here, inhale. Pressing into the pads of the fingers, drawing those shoulder blades, like wrapping those shoulder blades around the chest. Drawing up and into the belly. Lifting the hips towards the back of the room and pressing those heels down to the mat. Finding that length in this position here, inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, take the gaze forward, and on the exhale, go ahead and step or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bending the knees, sweep the hands across the floor, reach up, chair pose, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, nice long flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump the feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, making your way to a downward dog. On the inhale, we sweep the right foot up towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, right foot between the hands. We inhale, sweep the right hand towards the ceiling. Exhale, hand circles around. We rise up on the inhale to a high lunge. Inhale, very nice, and exhale. On the next inhale, we open up to our warrior two, sink down nice and deep. Flipping the right palm to the ceiling, we reach the hand up and over, reverse warrior. And on the exhale, we come back forward, right elbow to right knee, reach that left hand towards the front of the room. We're opening up through a side lunge, inhale. And exhale, very nice, sinking down nice and deep. Think of creating a straight line from the left ankle all the way up to the left wrist. Breathing here. Looking good, exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale, very nice. Inhale, rising up to the back toes, dropping that left hip towards the mat. You're going to reach the left hand forward. On the exhale, left elbow comes to right knee. Right hand comes to prayer, and we're coming into a twisted lunge. Keep drawing that right hip back, squeezing through the inner thighs. Inhale, drawing the belly towards the spine. And exhale. Reaching through the crown of the head, drawing the shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale, good. Unwind, taking the hands to the mat. Stepping that right foot back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Inhale, left foot, sweep it all the way up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, sweep the left hand towards the ceiling. Exhale as the hand sweeps across the floor, and on the inhale we rise up, high lunge. Inhale and exhale, very good. On the inhale we open up to the side, sink back in to our warrior two. Holding here as you flip the palm towards the ceiling, reaching the hand to the back of the room as you inhale. And exhale. And then coming forward into that side angle pose. Left elbow comes to left knee, right hand reaches up and over. Breathing here, opening that chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Nice open twist here, exhale. Using that left elbow to press against the left knee to open up through the inner thigh on the left side. Breathing in. And exhale, very good. Swinging that arm around, you're going to come up onto the back toes. Sweep that right hand as far forward as you can, taking the right elbow to the left leg. Left hand comes to prayer, and we're coming into a twisted lunge, drawing that left hip back this time. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last breath in. And exhale, very good. Releasing the hands. Hands come to the mat. We step that foot back and we lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, making your way to a downward dog. Breathing here as you inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. On the inhale, taking the gaze forward, and on the exhale, step or jump the feet between the hands. Inhale, come halfway lengthen, and on the exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, bending the knees, sweeping the hands across the floor, come into a chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat, make your way to a downward dog in whatever way you'd like. So you're welcome to move through that vinyasa or step straight into your downward dog. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, sweep that right leg to the ceiling, and on the exhale, bend that right knee, drop the knee to the mat. Slide that left leg back. We're coming into a pigeon pose. Breathing here, starting up nice and tall. Inhale, drawing the shoulders down the back, drawing energy up through the legs. You're squeezing and drawing up. You're pressing into that right shin, into that left knee. Holding here as you inhale. And on the exhale, slowly releasing, coming forward. And just melting into this pigeon pose here. You might find that it feels a bit more comfortable to put a block or a pillow underneath that right hip. Find what works for you. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Just slowly starting to unwind here. Pressing the hands into the mat, tucking the back toes. You're going to inhale, make your way back into that downward dog. This time sweeping the left leg all the way up to the ceiling. You're going to exhale, draw the left knee towards your nose, and then drop the knee off to the side. Sinking down into that pigeon pose, untucking the toes. Inhale, starting up nice and tall, drawing the shoulders down the back, pressing into that left shin, into that left knee, drawing up through the thighs as you inhale. And then as you exhale, melting into this stretch here, coming forward. Releasing the head down to the mat. And again, it might feel comfortable to put a block or a pillow underneath of that left hip for a little bit of support. And just breathing here, finding that opening, that space. You might find that one side is slightly tighter than the other. But just working into that space that you have. Breathing here. Then from here, inhale, lengthening through the spine, sitting up nice and tall, leaning over to the left side, sweeping that right leg all the way around, coming forward into a fold. So sitting up nice and tall, moving the flesh out from underneath the sit bones. Inhaling, reaching the hands towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, we fold forward, taking the peace fingers to the big toes. Inhale, draw the shoulders down the back, and then exhale, slowly start to fold, releasing the head. And just melting into this forward fold here. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Just completely surrendering and letting go. Knees can be bent, that's okay too. Just finding that position that works for you. And from here, inhale, lengthen through the spine, releasing the toes, taking the hands behind the back, drawing the feet in towards your bottom, maybe scooting down your mat. We're going to roll all the way down to our backs. So your feet should be somewhat close to your hips, enough that you can touch your toes, touch your heels with your fingertips. And your knees are going to be in line with the hips. Palms are going to press down into the mat, and as you inhale, you're going to peel the hips off the mat, lifting them towards the ceiling. And if you want, you can walk your hands behind your back and release the fingers, walk the shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Just breathing here as you inhale. Squeezing through the lower abdominals, drawing that belly up and in. Maybe having a little bit of a tilt in that tailbone, trying to lengthen through the low back as you inhale. Think of rotating that tailbone towards the ceiling, exhale. Oftentimes we tend to arch the back, the low back here, so we want to create that length by lifting through the glutes and trying to push that tailbone under. One more breath. And then releasing the hands, letting the back come to the mat. Draw the knees into the chest. Take a gentle squeeze, maybe rock from side to side, releasing the spine. And then from here, slowly release the legs. Resting the palms, closing the eyes, making your way into your final Shavasana. Letting all the hard work be absorbed into the body. If you have 5 or 10 minutes to spend here, I encourage you to do so. Just taking the time to let go, to relax, and just listen to your body. If it's time for you to get moving, slowly start to bring that breath, that awareness back into your body. Start by wiggling those fingers, those toes. And then maybe drawing the hands up overhead, taking a nice big stretch, bringing the ankles together, really feeling the length across the whole body here. And then drawing the knees in toward the chest, making your way to your side. Just taking a moment here just to notice how you feel. Notice if that's changed from the beginning of practice until now. And then from here, making your way all the way up to a seated position on the mat. Keeping your eyes closed, bringing your hands to prayer at your heart center. Thanking yourself for your time and for the energy that you've shared here today. And remembering that intention that you said at the beginning of class, just acknowledge it. Bring your prayer to your third eye. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. If you'd like, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you again next week.